Welcome to Childhood Fears, indie horror game I found on itch.io. Maybe it's bad, maybe it's good. We'll find out. We're just gonna get into it. Yes. Oh, night one. What is this? Like FNAF or like Night Blights? Oh. Hang up call. Sure. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe it'd be story, so and I shouldn't do that. That's for people that died and want to skip it. Let's try that again. Hello? Or a restart button breaks the game. Fantastic. Let's restart the game itself entirely. Okay. Night one. So I'm gonna guess it's FNAF-like. We're in our bed. Alright. Answer the phone. Answer the phone. Or unless it's gonna kill me.
Hello? Hey, buddy, it's your brother Mike. Now, I'm just gonna be upfront with you. You're in danger. There are monsters trying to get you, and before you hang up thinking this is some sort of prank, please listen to what I have to say. So, you probably remember how tired and edgy I was before I left for college.
Sure.
Well, it was because of the monsters.
Oh, yeah.
They came every few weeks looking for me, trying to get me. I'd stay up all night just trying to survive when they showed up. That's why I was so excited to go to college when the time came. I just wanted to escape from the madness.
Nah.
The problem in my excitement was that I didn't think about who they would go after next.
Oh.
And I think they're going after you.
You think?
Look, I know it was a really scummy thing to do to leave you there with that mess.
Uh-huh.
So to try to make up for it, I'm going to call you every night to try to guide you through on what to do. Because there's a lot you're going to need to know.
Uh-huh.
So to get started, you should know that you just have to survive till the end of the week. By the end of the week, they should go away for at least a few weeks. Then they'll come back and the process will repeat. But hopefully by then, you'll have better grips on what to do. You'll also have to sleep in different spots each night. Otherwise, the monsters will come up with better ways to attack you. But anyways, where are you sleeping tonight? The top bunk in the bedroom? Okay, this is a good spot. You only have to deal with a couple of the monsters this way.
Okay.
Now, things aren't going to necessarily be easier just because there's only two of them. You still need to really pay attention. So, because you're on the top bunk, you're probably going to be dealing with the Grimp and the Beetle. Now, the Grimp, he's like a predator. He'll want to sneak attack you by hiding under the bed. Now, thankfully, he's rather large and is pretty noisy, so you'll probably see or hear him climbing up. Whenever this happens, just shine your flashlight in that direction, and he'll go away. And next up is the Beetle. Don't let that name fool you. He's not your average bug. He'll probably be hiding in some sort of dark, small place. If anything, he's probably in the vent right next to you now. Just like the Grimp, all you have to do is shine your flashlight at him to make him go away.
Okay.
Just make sure you're fast, because he's a little quicker than him. I'm going to call you again tomorrow to check up on you and tell you what to do then. Just, for now, be careful with your flashlight, and really listen out for noises. Your ears are very valuable weapons in this scenario.
Yeah, I'll turn it up then.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, bro. Just be careful.
So, he doesn't... I just have to find out what the noises sound like. Hopefully the audio direction. Yeah, I just saw hands. That could have been Shrek's hand. So the noises are, I guess, pretty obvious. Because those games in the past, what was it, the Snowman game? I'm just gonna have to find out if it was always if they always attack from the end of the bed, or if it's like here, here, here. Otherwise, it's just always look there, and then it becomes a predictable pattern of just do this. When I played, what was it? There's a developer who made 2 FNAF-like horror games around. I swear I hear something. Also 11 o'clock. Maybe it's just idle. I'm guessing it's always there. But yeah, there's a developer who made the Snowman game before. I'm trying to remember what it was before. Boogeyman, that was it. It was Boogeyman, and then he made a Snowman game. And the Snowman... Oh. And the Snowman game, I remember beating it in hardest difficulty. That was like... needed my hyper hearing. And I kicked the game's ass. But, no, just gotta concentrate. I guess still 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. Could probably do with my eyes closed. Yeah, I mean, I already have the pattern. They should make it so the one that climbs the bed can climb like here, 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 here sort of thing, you know? Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep staring here and just do... You just had to flick the light, so I mean... You use like half a percentage every single time. But I mean, when you go on the main bed, as it progresses, I'm sure I'll figure out the other... techniques that you'll need and try to refine them to be as mathematically precise as possible. Because if you watched my Boogeyman series, and I would suggest, if you like games like this, FNAF-like, survive while not being able to move around unlike Nightblights, I would suggest Boogeyman. I think there's Boogeyman 1 and Boogeyman 2, I think. I'd have to double check when I'm done with this game. And then there was the Snowman game, which I can't remember the name of, but I'm sure I could find it too. But if you watch me playing those games, you could see how bloody, like, precise I was. I was like a pro at that game. I was like probably one of the first people to get the secret ending, which involved the Boogeyman dancing. And that got a decent amount of views, honestly. So in terms of this with the lights off, you have to clearly, like you can't even see the vent when I look up here. You might see it after editing when I increase the brightness, but more or less, know your surroundings. I know how far I have to move my mouse to the right when staring at this corner of the bed. It's always best to know where you should keep your mouse, like what is the position you should rest your mouse. I'll say it's right here. The only time I can drink my coffee is between the nights, I guess. 4? Don't have much longer, I guess. .5 a.m. With 2 monsters, it's obviously going to be easy, but I'm pretty confident in my skills with these games. I don't see myself losing. Yep. Is this made by the same person who maybe made the Boogeyman game, or maybe this developer got inspired by it? Because that's like, I swear to God, the same alarm noise too. I'm gonna have to double check before I check out, let's see, child. Who made the Boogeyman game? Is it the same person? That'd be weird if it was made by the same person. Let's see. It is not the person who made the Boogeyman game. Okay, this is a different developer, but I swear to God, probably the person who, let's see, yeah, Boogeyman. Actually, wait, did I not play Boogeyman 1? I didn't. I don't know, wait, show all. No, hang on. Nope, I did. So I played Boogeyman Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and Halloween Night Final, December 2015. So that was a long time ago, really early into my channel's life. During the cringe days, my voice wasn't as pronounced. I don't know. And Boogeyman 2, Part 1, 2, 3, 4, and Final, which involved the Boogeyman Rave Party. Like, this was released 2017, and it got 25,000 views. So, like, for 2017, that was crazy awesome amount of views. Like, that was ecstatic. Because, I mean, otherwise, you looked at, like, my Boogeyman 2, Night 1, Night 2, Night 3, Night 4, Night 5, Night 6, and Halloween Night. they only got in, you know, in comparison, 800 views, 399 views, 400 and 500 views, and then the Nightmare Night and ending, the secret ending, really hard to get, 25,000. So going from 500 views average to 25,000, that was fucking crazy to me back in 2017. That was like, how many subs would I have had back then? Like, not even 5,000 at that point. So yeah, 25,000 views was awesome. Let me try to remember also if this, what the developer made that was the Snowman game. Then I can at least recommend it to you guys. Boogeyman 1 and 2, you should definitely watch it. Good classic shit on my channel. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I couldn't even find the developer on the itch.io page. It was crazy. I was trying to look for the developer, like not on GameJoule, not on itch.io. You can find it on Steam, and it shows his featured games. So I can at least find it there. Boogeyman 2. I found his Steam account. Clockwork Wolf. It was called Frosty Nights. That was his Christmas-styled Boogeyman game. So yeah, look for on my channel Frosty Nights and Boogeyman 1 and 2. I would recommend those. Otherwise, this game... Oh, never mind, the game is over! There's no night 2, come on! Okay, I was like stalling the game, like, okay, I'm enough stalling, I'm sorry guys, let's go to night 2. Bam, thanks for playing! I mean... I don't know. I'm not sure what I would recommend. I'd say if the developer wants any advice from someone who, like I said, I'm the master at Boogeyman 1 and 2 and Frosty Nights, which did exactly what this game did. This developer's going down the path of what's already been trodden. Trodden, is that a word? Trodden? I think trodden is a word. I'm going to Google it. Trodden. I know trodden is a word. A fast principle of tread. But is trodden a word? Maybe not. But anyways, you guys know what I mean. He's going down the same path. What I would say the developer should do in comparison is mix this FNAF-styled and Boogeyman-styled game, because let's be honest, it's Boogeyman 1 and 2 already did this, the exact same premise, but they probably did it better. This game, I don't know if the full game would be supremely better, but what I would suggest to make it so it's not just mathematical me doing exactly what I did, because then the only one who's going to lose to your game are 9-year-olds, 3-year-olds, kids that are like, what am I doing? Oh my god! But if you're looking for people like me, or indie horror people, or just people like the horror games, what I would suggest is make it so you mix Fatal Frame with this genre. Let's call it the Boogeyman games. Boogeyman was, as soon as the monster showed up, which is, they'd appear from the vents, they'd appear from your door, they'd appear from the windows, and there's multiple windows, they'd appear at the end of your bed, they'd appear under your bed. There's a lot of places the monsters appear. But similarly, as soon as you'd hear the noise, you just like lightning fast drag your mouse, look there, flick your flashlight, recharge flashlight, just flick the flashlight on, off, done, and rinse and repeat. It was really hard in the final nights, but as long as you mathematically know what to do, then it wasn't a problem. The problem that made it difficult was RNG, because the monsters would appear at the worst times in many cases. So, what I would suggest, make it so it's like Fatal Frame. And when I say that, also, am I bringing up the right game name? Fatal Frame? That's the one with the picture camera, right? Yes, I think so. Was it? I do believe so. Fatal Frame. Make it so it's like Fatal Frame, where I would suggest making it so, what I'm trying to explain what I mean by Fatal Frame makes it. People should probably know what I'm getting at. Make it so the monsters can only be scared when you flash the flashlight on them when they're right in your face. And that's the only time. And if you do it when they're too far away, like let's say the monster's just climbing up the bed, it's just his fucking fingertips. And he's like, oh no, not my fingertips. Oh god, no. And in the vents, I don't even see it, but he still gets scared because I flashed a light on the vent grating. Make it so the further away they are, the more flashlight you'd need to shine on them before they fuck off. So it'd be basically considered a waste of flashlight. Let's say He's at the end of the bed. You turn on your flashlight as soon as you see his fingertips. He'll keep moving up and crawling, getting closer. But as soon as the flashlight consumes around 5 to 10% of the flashlight power, because you just left it on and stared at the direction, he'd fuck off after you consumed 10%. What you'd want to do is wait for the monster to come like right up to your face. Then you flick it so he gets like this flash right in his face when he's in your face. Then you consume as little flashlight power as possible, but you are at the risk of being killed because you have to wait for him to get as close as possible. So then the game would be optimized for efficiency on knowing when to turn the flashlight on so you can save battery power. Doing that would make the game original. I would highly suggest my opinion. I am biased to my own opinions, but then at the very least, if you can accomplish this idea, you'd set yourself apart rather than just being Boogeyman 1 and 2 and Frosty Nights developer, what he already did, and you're just, you're treading down the same path. It's nothing original. So if you're going to do anything, my suggestion would make it immensely original in a field or genre that is already not really original. So yeah, you have to master monster being right up in your face, then flick, then he fucks off. He's like, oh no, not the flashlight, ah! Because you flashed his face. You gave him like an epileptic flash, like a douchebag. But that's my suggestion. I think it's a great idea. If you can implement it properly, I would think it'd make a cool game. Because Fatal Frame, everyone loves that shit. Everyone says how scary it is because you have to wait for the ghost to get super close in your face. No one else has fucking done that. Why not? It hurts my brain. It's like, wow, it's a great fucking mechanic. You can kill the ghosts, but only like when they're really close, or for the best score or most effective camera flash right when they're in your face. Spooky shit. No other indie developer or developer has fucking tried this, but everyone agrees it's a good mechanic. Can anyone explain why? I can't. So yeah, Fatal Frame plus this genre, then you'll have a great game. Go ahead. Otherwise, do you agree or disagree? Do you think my idea is fucking awesome? Stroke my dick, please. Just kidding. But yeah, let me know your comments below if you agree or disagree, if you have other ideas. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, I guess, this very short horror game that included a lot of ranting. Almost half the video was ranting. But if you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a full subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.